हेलो दोस्तों, वेलकम लास्ट टाइम फुटबॉल ई पहली बार खेला, काफी अच्छा लगा। नेक्स्ट मैच खेल के मिशन क्या है? अच्छा, फेस्टिवल चेक चाहिए यार को मैं सेट कर सकता हूँ। शॉप भी चाहिए। हाँ, मैच मैच चाहिए, मैच इधर मैच टूर्नामेंट मैच क्यों नहीं सकते? सुपर। सब लॉक सकें। Manchester United। So, ये देख क्या क्या है। जो सिटी लीग में खेल से मिलन के उधर ही तो खेलता था। कैसे? see. So, sleep. Sleep. Spin. Sleep. Exchange point. खेलना है। Okay. कौन सा था? MDC स्टार्ट हो जाए। ब्राइटनेस कॉन्ट्रास्ट चेंज किया, थोड़ा ज़्यादा डार्क हो।
It is the dawn of yet another campaign in Spain, this proudest of footballing nations, which has produced some of the greatest clubs and teams in the history of the sport. Now on impossible not to get dragged into the excitement of all of this. Wherever your loyalties lie, rejoice and hang on for the ride. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So in Spain, the great game is ready to get going again.
Well, while this league has been known for a Madrid-Catalan domination, I love the fact that there are so many attractive teams with all their own identities, Peter. Can they break that domination? I'm not so sure, but they'll give it a good try as always.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher, Peter, obviously, but he can contribute much more than that for his team. He's got the physical presence to hold the ball up and the awareness to bring pretty much everyone else into play. His best attributes, however, might be his enthusiasm, his energy, and his desire to win, because those things become infectious to others.
I think the opposition defence agreed too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. So, Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre forward, not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the movement that happens around him, outside and inside the box. And he has to link up with that midfield and bring everybody into play, which ensures a more cohesive system.
We're up and running then.
I just think what's most important is that both sides give a professional performance.
And this is Kane. It's Kane! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Kane, clearly the target here.
Yeah, whether it's knockdowns or headers, you'll know he'll fight for it.
And he's gone looking for safety. And now they can spring out of defence. Robertson with the foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
एक से ज़्यादा ही कम हो गया, उसे फुल कर देना।
It's a pretty loose pass. Valverde. Caicedo. And here's Kane. He's having a hit! Same again, same outcome.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Is there a shooting chance? Goal! Barcelona! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
हमेशा ज़्यादा इजी है और हार्ड करना होगा। क्या है अटैक डिफेंस लेवल attack, defense, facing, attacking bottom, twice, nice. Bring him out.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's put everyone's minds at ease. Now they can focus on the rest of the job at hand.
Messi. Oh, what a ball! And a chance! So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Tries a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
It's their second corner of the game. Messi plays it short. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Goes for the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Now it's Messi. Kane.
Decent attempt that, just a little mistimed.
Madrid have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Asensio. Carvajal. Asensio. And Mastantuono. Caicedo. And it's Messi. And this is Kane. Messi. Close. Can he finish?
गोल तो नहीं दे पा रहा मैं।
Corner number 3 coming up. And that has been knocked clear. That's a throw. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, there's a probing ball. That's good play. And this is Kane. Kane! And that's a tiny finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Messi. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Mastantuono. Messi. Driving through the mid. Chance, surely! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Alaba. And this is Kane. Oh, he's got a sort of decent chance! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Carvajal. And this is Kane. Now it's Messi. A lot of space ahead of him. Goes for a shot! In he goes again! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And he's missed it.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
Carreras. And it's Alaba. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh no, that was never going to make it. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
So, for the first time this season, it's half-time. Barcelona have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. So right back into the action. Caicedo. And it's Camavinga. And here's Kane. That is lovely. Tries one from range.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And he is going into that little black book.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Carreras. And here's Mbappe.
इस टीम में एम्बापे है.
Now it's Kane. Mikel Oyarzabal. Space for him to turn and look. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
जा सकते हैं और ये गेम्स पेंट खेल भी सचेंगे. जाना होगा किसी को, एक उनको बैठा देते. Substitution. उठाते हैं.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Kane being applauded off here, having made a sizable contribution.
Look, he may be a bit irritated at being subbed in the season's opener, but there's a long campaign ahead and they're all likely to be rotated at various stages, so he's just got to put up with this one.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 17 será sustituido por el dorsal 18.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Robertson. Oyarzabal. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Opts for safety. Alaba. Bellingham. Foot in. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Caicedo.
La asistencia a este partido
No, it's Son Heung-min.
96.847 espectadores.
And here's Messi. Can he finish? And that's a good finish. And he is just ripping it up.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Barcelona are having a ball here. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Messi being hunted in packs.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
Mikel Oyarzabal. And Robertson. Mikel Oyarzabal. And Robertson. And it's Caicedo. Oh, good take in a good area. That looks a good cross. And he shoots! And that's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And he skips past his man. And that has put paid to that. Carreras made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And he's running through. Son Heung-min, chance for a shot! It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Son Heung-min. And here's Son Heung-min. Oh, good ball. He's had a shot! Oh, good finish. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
This looks promising. Caicedo. And here's Messi. Messi. Shot a goal! And he steered it beyond the post.
Ah, that's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
He's on it, can he get away? And the shot!
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 19, el dorsal 15 serán sustituidos por el dorsal
And that's not going to trouble
el
anybody.
dorsal 7.
That's tidy. He's shifting through the gears here. Shoots! Well taken goal. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Alaba. It's Camavinga. And here's Mbappe.
Habrá 6 minutos de
It's
descuento.
made its way to him. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Son Heung-min. Valverde. Now it's Son Heung-min. He's picked his way through. Garcia. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Cambio de jugadores.
And that's that. Barcelona are able to make a statement on opening day. A win which does so much for their feeling ahead of what is to follow. It is the perfect warning to their immediate rivals. Messi, very much the man of the moment. His boots at their twinkling best. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, they look as if they mean business, Peter. I was quite keen to look at this attack, and they've revealed themselves in scary fashion. They look very much in working order. Impressive start, and it looks like they can be impressive going forward.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
इसमें गोल दिया कैसे दे कैसे क्वेश्चन नहीं ठीक पता नहीं Singe point सकते चलो चलो graphics settings में क्या another graphics
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
So we're up and running. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
That has ended up in no man's land. Olasagasti. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And it's Messi. That's tidy. Big chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Robertson. Nice control. There's the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And he was quick to react. Now it's Kane. Now it's Oyarzabal. Great ball, it's Kane! Well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And he's in on goal. He's having a shot! Olasagasti. Barcelona have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Robertson. Real chance! Off the post! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Now it's Kane. Messi. Now there's a fine ball. Messi! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are purring, truly purring! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Looking for options for movement. Caught offside that time. Now it's Kane, and here's Messi. That's a good ball. Shapes to shoot! A whisker away from making it 4.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Straight one was it?
Corner number 2 then. Now there's the clearance. And it's Valverde. Caicedo. To Messi. And that's going wide left. Now it's Oyarzabal. Showing good feet. And this is Messi. Crossed in again. And he shoots! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Professional mode देना पड़ेगा वो.
Barcelona looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Toljan. And it's Olasagasti. Ball's played through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Space for him to turn and look. Akanji. And here's Messi. That's good play. And the shot! Oh, he's hit the bar! It goes to show he is human after all.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Caicedo. And here's Kane. Now then, the ball's come loose. Steaming on goalwards, takes a shot! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but...
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Barcelona looking like the only team in this. They lead by 3. So, into the second half. Over to the right flank. And the finish! And he stuck it away. They are playing them off the park. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
And now he has 2. Barcelona are having a ball here. He's looking wide. He's picked his way through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Opts for safety. Oh, good spread.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him. A smiling satisfaction emanating from him. He is embracing this game. Kane being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, shooting chance! And he's
Sabe,
missed it.
señor.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Formation change करना है.
And he's had it nicked away.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Messi purring through the gears. Oh, look at... And Messi! And he steered it beyond the post.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Tolyan. No, he's not going to get any further than that. And here's Kane. Now, can he find a finish?
Cambio de jugadores.
Corner number 3 coming up. Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Mikel Oyarzabal with 2 goals already to his name. Now this could be a chance. Messi! It's a goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And yes, it's him again. This is a gloriously greedy performance. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now it's Fagioli, and this is Messi. Nicely spread. Aimed at the far side. Ryan clears without hesitation. Quality ball. Valverde with the slide tackle there. That's a good ball out wide. That's a shade optimistic.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Robertson. Now it's Fagioli. Now it's Messi. Now it's Fagioli. Driving through the middle. Chance! He's got a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
El dorsal 44.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
El dorsal 11. El dorsal 12. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Now it's Messi. And here's Fascioli. They're urging him to shoot. And a chance! And that's a good finish. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Gol del Barcelona. Marcó
Look,
en el
all they
minuto
want to hear
84.
right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, that's nice. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's a promising position, and that is expertly dealt with.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Tries to play it through, and he's picked it up out wide. Plays it in low. 5 minutes to add. Fascioli. Now this could be a chance. Defending was strong and firm. Jimenez. Now it's Messi. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And we're done. Barcelona have done the business, grasping what they saw as rightly theirs, maximum points. Messi claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Still fast. Still. Yaşanır.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Now it's Cazorla. He's found a way through. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, that's fabulous. Drives it in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Cazorla tries to play it through. Will play through for the wide man. Oh, that was vital. He's being urged to shoot. Ball swung in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Now it's Kane. And it's Cazorla.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's managed to get free. Delivered in. Terrific effort! There it is! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Marcó en el minuto 14.
Oviedo gain their reward with an early goal.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Kane. Oh, look at this. Kane! Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Oviedo have the chance to go the other way. He has found a way through. He's shifting through the gears here. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
And he is deftly away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Kane. Camavinga. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Nicely spread. He's in plenty of space here. Real chance! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Messi. Well, they've got it again. Cazorla. This looks promising. And the shot! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
That's destined for the flank. It's a promising position. Lovely ball and a real chance now. That's going to go a long way. Now it's Messi. That is good alertness. Nice control. Now there's a fine ball. Camavinga. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, he goes for a shot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Kane receives it in a good position here. And it's Camavinga. And they're quick to get it back. That'll be a throw. Cazorla. Can he latch onto this? He's picked his way through. Gets a good foot in there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Bailly gets over and intercepts, and that was asking for too much.
Oviedo are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Barcelona unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So we're underway for the second half.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Caicedo. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Oyarzabal. And here's Messi. He's on it. Can he get away? Cazorla. Shifted it to the flank. He's found a way through. That's Cazorla. Stood up well to him there. Akanji played towards the front line. Aims beyond the defence. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Bailly. Barcelona still this single goal behind. And that has put paid to that.
Might want to be careful there.
Fagioli. Caicedo. And it's Camavinga. And it's Caicedo. And Fagioli.
Asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.628
And here's Messi.
espectadores.
Takes a shot! It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
So they have it all to do again.
Both teams having to rewrite their plans and start from scratch here. Plenty of food for thought for both managers.
He is through here! Jimenez. Caicedo. More and more pressure on the ball here for Valverde. And it's Camavinga. Messi. And Caicedo. And here's Camavinga.
Camavinga really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Swings it. He leaps for it. And it's in. And they're back in front.
आवाज था छोड़ दिया मैंने
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
चलो
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 19
Oviedo have their lead.
será reemplazado por el dorsal
Akanji.
18.
Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Spread it left. Mikel Oyarzabal. Cazorla. And it's Cazorla.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Oviedo ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Robertson gets into a good position. And here's Fagioli. Oyarzabal. And it's made its way to him.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Fagioli. Caicedo. And here's Messi. And this is Son Heung-min. Barcelona very much running into the last chance saloon.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Now it's Kane. Now it's Fagioli. Fagioli driving forwards. Oh, good claim by the keeper. He's certainly earned his keep there.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. So here comes a substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Caicedo. And it's Kane.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
And here's Messi. Lovely feet. Chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
El dorsal 26. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 3, el dorsal 20, el dorsal 5.
Oviedo clearly now in. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Barcelona come up short. They will be taking nothing away from this one, an outcome which is thoroughly disappointing on all counts. Your reflections then, Jim?
Barcelona, they just didn't seem to have a plan, having been forced into chase mode so early, Peter. The players seem to lose their collective heads, and once you do that, it's a challenge to fully recover.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Every game feels like a special one in Buenos Aires, even more so perhaps in this neighbourhood of Núñez, famously inhabited. It's Kane! Goal! Arsenal! The ideal start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Kane really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
It is a superstar. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. So he's plotting something before playing it in. He leaps for it! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. That has not gone well. Caicedo. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's managed to get free. Closing in on goal. And a chance! And he's gone looking for safety. He's had it taken off him. Caicedo. And it's Caicedo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Kane. Played out wide. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Arsenal have a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Now it's Kane. Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Kane. And smartly reclaimed. Ronaldo running with intent. Here's foul, and the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Keeper has taken decisive action. Argentina are looking to go forward now. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's picked his way through. And he's managed to get rid. Back in possession and ready to go again. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Caicedo shifted it to the flank. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Kane. Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And that has put paid to that.
Argentina truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Messi demonstrating his defensive quality there. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Messi. Robertson does really well to win the ball there. Caicedo. Nice bit of trickery. He is through here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Argentina unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So right back into the action.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo venturing down the left. He's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Space for him to turn and look. He's found a way through. Very nicely done. And the shot! And it's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Corner number 2 then. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. And that's been won straight back. Simeone. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Defending was strong and firm. More and more pressure on the ball here. Messi. Not the most convincing of passes. Now who's going to be first to this? Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Shot, surely! That's a risky ball, you've got to say. He saw the take. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. This further to improve their cause. Not much more than a formality.
It's in, but only just. The keeper guessed correctly, and the heart-and-mouth moment for the taker.
Gol del Arsenal, convertido en el minuto 69.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, yet another interception, and a show of anticipation to be commended. There they go, hunting again.
Now it's Messi. He has found the way through. Robertson calmly anticipates. That has been cut short. Messi. Alexander-Arnold wins the duel this time. "75 minutes played." That has ended up in no man's land. Ronaldo making good progress. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Kane has given away a free kick. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me. Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. And he's let fly! Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Tries from a long way out. And the keeper's well positioned. And that has left him in a heap.
Variety is the spice of football in life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
In with the challenge. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And there goes the final whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking
Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We're up and running then. Goes for a shot! Goal! Argentina! The ideal start!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Argentina have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one?
There's the shot! And he hits the net! 2-0, and in next to no time. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Argentina are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oyarzabal. Jimenez makes the interception. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Out for a throw. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Oh no, this does not look good. He has found the way through. He's in one-on-one. He's free. Oh, shooting chance! Just cruising. They are cruising. They are purring, truly purring. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
A case now of complete control.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession.
Chance for a shot! And no mistake. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Argentina are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Camavinga. Played out to the left flank. Oyarzabal has it out wide and in space. In by Oyarzabal. That'll be a corner. Kane, clearly the target here.
Yeah, whether it's knockdowns or headers, you'll know he'll fight for it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Akanji. And this is Kane. And the shot! Oh, impressive strike.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Camavinga. Plenty to aim. Can he finish? Well taken goal. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Número 15.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Messi cuts out the pass. Gets a good foot in there. Caicedo. Messi. And Akanji. 30 minutes gone. And here's Kane. Played out wide. Oh, it's played into the area. Oh, well played, well played. He is through here. Argentina looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And it's Caicedo. Real chance! And yes, it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
En el minuto 41. Número 15.
Jimenez. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. That's going wide left. That is good alertness. Robertson. And it's Camavinga. Now it's Kane.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Good effort from distance. Ruled out the best in the keeper.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
This possibly the last play of the half. Camavinga! Kane. And he's forced to go back. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much
Aquí están
ideal
los
for them.
futbolistas.
Argentina really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Argentina looking unstoppable. Shoots! And it's in! And he is just ripping it up!
can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Caicedo on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a third.
He looks a rip. And the shots! Oh, good finish! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's beaten the last man. Now it's Kane. Akanji cuts it out. Valverde. More and more pressure on the ball here. Done delicately. He's in a good position here. Big chance! It's a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And that's gone loose. Could be danger here. He's found a way through. And he shoots! And that's wide.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Oh, what a mistake! Can he finish? He's put it wide.
Yeah, he can be proud of himself, the goalkeeper, for rescuing a perilous situation.
Akanji. He's got away. Chance, surely! And that's in. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now he's running away. He's having a shot! And he's stuck it away. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Camavinga. Kane being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now.
Shapes to shoot! And that's a good finish. And that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Messi.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's had a shot! And the ball's come... Oh, he's been caught napping. Ball comes in. And one more try! It's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Convertido en el minuto 71.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
Messi. Messi.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Takes a shot! And that's a sharp finish. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Another one. This must be his personal high. Argentina choosing to make the first change. So off he goes. He was the star turn and he's being received accordingly.
It's good to see that, Peter. He put in a very good day's work, and you can't do a lot more. It's a well-deserved rest. Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Great chance! And there's a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Tries a shot! And he's missed it.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. No way through, so back it comes. Decent chance! Oh, it's hit the post. Caicedo. Well, they've got it again. Caicedo. Steaming on goalwards. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, super ball! It's Son Heung-min! He's got a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Fascioli. And this is Son Heung-min. And here's Fascioli. Fagioli! And it's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Jimenez. And that has left him in a heap. And it's Kane. Now it's Fascioli. And he cuts out the supply. Oyarzabal. Son Heung-min. Caicedo.
Se van a jugar 6 minutos de compensación.
And the shot! And a neat finish! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Gol de Argentina. Número
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
And the finish! No, that's just wide. Robertson. And it's Fascioli. Chance!
Se está realizando un cambio.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Header comes in! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, and the referee says that is it. Argentina have done it. A promotion sealed with a win. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
What a game, what a performance, and right when they needed it, Peter. How many teams have in the past got it so wrong on the day and took a long time to recover, or worse? I just think we should offer our congratulations.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.